Where's the one, Hannah? There she is.
Hello, and I am here.
I can go live. We can just tweet this out, I guess.
Yep.
We're on.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to tweet this out. Oh my God, tonight was a trip, kids. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll get started. This was week 9. They did, the theme was judges helping them do a dance. The judges didn't even design the dance this time. It was just them helping, giving them pointers and stuff. I think they maybe chose the style, but I don't think they designed it like they have in other seasons. And the other theme was, I guess, about your life. Like, they told them their story about their lives and lives in general. Like, it was most memorable year, and then this was, like, all about their lives, their whole life. So, I guess those were the two themes. I liked the themes. They were pretty low-key this time, so that left a lot of room for interpretation.
Yeah, much prefer more low-key, especially at this late in the competition.
Yeah. Yeah, usually, like, they start slow in the beginning, and then they do themes and themes in the middle, and then at the end, like, to keep people interested, I guess. And then at the end, they just, like, no, it's mostly, like, straight-up dancing. It's like, here you go. Like, trios, and then this, and then next week's freestyles. So, yeah, it's good. Here we are. So there were 4 people left tonight, so there's only 8 dances, plus a bunch of other, side dances. The night just felt really slow to me.
Yeah, you know what? It did kind of feel like that, I think. It did feel really slow. I feel like there was a lot of filler, I think is the word that could be used.
Yeah, it was just kind of filler. It didn't really do anything. Like, I like the packages in the second half. They were long, but that's okay because it was good and it was better than the other filler. And they kind of, for the first time this season, I feel like even in the other packages, we got an idea of who they all are. Because it's like, before up to this point, it's been like they're dancing, but like I don't know, I haven't felt a connection with it. This season, like I haven't passed. So I think it was good that we got to see that tonight from everybody that was left. I do wish we could have seen it with some people who'd already gone home earlier this season, so I was kind of upset about the packages back then. But so we got these 4, and well, Nancy's packages were good, so 5 people we can.
Yep. Yep. 5
out of 12. Maybe 6. Mr. T was pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first dance was it Normani?
Normani did go first. Viennese Waltz. She did the Viennese Waltz too. A weird song by Rihanna, in my opinion. I didn't really get the choice. Yeah, Desperado by Rihanna, and they got straight 9s. First thing I want to point out is that I honestly did not see the mistake. I did not see it.
I didn't either. I haven't rewatched anything so far tonight. Like, I just haven't been feeling it. I haven't really watched anything, so I don't really know. But yeah, it did, like, I didn't see a mistake. However, it did kind of look almost choppy, and I guess that's because of the music. I don't know. I have to rewatch. I guess they've given up on going nuts with her. I don't know. We'll see next week, because, like, they've been kind of scoring her higher, like, way higher than everyone else. But this week, I think her scores were, I guess, pretty fair. Maybe she deserved 10th for this. I don't know. I don't think it should have been perfect. But I have to rewatch.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to rewatch this one too. I mean, I really did like this one when I first watched it. I thought it was I thought it was a very good Val piece, but I think Val's been having a really great season as far as choreography is concerned. I don't know if that's a general consensus or if it's just me, but I think Val's been having a great season. I really did like the choreography, at least for this number, and I cannot find the mistake anywhere. Just I cannot find it. I know, and a lot of other people I've talked to can't find it either. So
I think this tonight, including this dance, I think proves in a way the words are kind of scripted or like laid out, like storyboarded. I think was the word we were using last week. It's storyboarded.
Yeah.
Because they make up issues for certain dances, and then with other dances they ignore issues, and it depends on like what's supposed to happen in this person's story in that week.
Right.
And it's getting really annoying. It's getting really predictable. it just makes me roll my eyes. Like, I think this was fine. Like, I don't know. I know some people didn't like it very much. It just was, and I know like some people said it didn't like the Beanie Waltz. So like, I feel like if they were gonna harp on anything, they should have harped on that rather than a mistake. Um. Anyway, yeah, this was kind of like the same issue I had with Lori's Foxtrot last season, which was it felt like a tango. I just felt like a tango more than the Ascent style. I was okay with the scores. I liked watching it. Yeah, it was good. Anything else on that?
I like the choreo a lot, and as usual, you know, she was great. She's absolutely killing it. If we're basing this competition strictly on dancing ability, then Normani should be taking it, and that's just my opinion.
The next person was David, and he did a foxtrot. Julianne came and helped him, and they did like the lemon squeezing thing, and then he went in and danced. I thought he did. This was probably his best dance this season. I know this one didn't get as much praise as the one later on, but I like this one better. I didn't really have any problems with it that much. I guess it wasn't perfect. I guess it wasn't like 10 worthy, I should say, but like I didn't really see any really big issue. Like his ball was tucked in. He kept up with the footwork. He had the personality in this one. Like I didn't really see any problems. So yeah. I think it should have gotten all nines. Considering what got all nines later on in the night and what got all nines last week, it should have gotten like all nines.
Yeah, you know, I definitely kind of felt that way. Just yeah, I thought this was very, very cute, and I like the concept, and I really like the choreography, and just Lindsay's done an amazing job with him this season. And I went on a little Twitter rant a little while ago, but I do want to clarify something. I don't hate David by any stretch of the means. I just don't think that he deserves to be in the final three, especially over Simone or Heather or Nancy.
I mean, I wasn't that surprised. Well, yeah, we were already talking about this anyway. Spoilers, Simone left. We pretty much discussed this possibility last week, so it's whatever. I went back during the episode and looked at my preseason predictions list. So I had the right top four, but it's not going to be in the right order because I had David leaving this week. Even in the post, basically, I said David could very well make top three, but the reason I have him leaving this week is because there's all these rules lately about gender in the finale, and I had Rashad as my winner pick, so I had to have two women. And whoever gets the highest score the first week. And I thought that might be Rashad. Because this was before the season and everything. This was before, like, the first episode. I think I did this, like, 20 minutes before the first episode, actually. So, like, yeah. But yeah, so, like, that's why I had him in fourth. So, like, other than that, like, I thought, yeah, he has a good chance of making the finals. I think based on the first week, like, I said he was going to make the finals with Rashad and Simone. So, like, I just find it fascinating that so many people who've watched Dancing with the Stars for, like, a long time are, like, shocked by this. Because, like, this is what happens on this show. Like, third place is usually someone who's, like, not very good. Like, fourth place, or whoever, yeah, fourth place is usually better than third place. Like, almost every season. Like, I think last season was, like, an exception, which is partly, again, why I thought, okay, maybe, like, they'll have three good people in the finale. But, yeah, like, fourth place is, like, almost always better than third. Third place is always, like, someone, like, kind of, like, I don't want to say the joke contestant, but, like, the heart of the season, I suppose. Sometimes one time they even got second because they had Kirstie Alley get second over Chelsea Kane, who was being pimped a lot. So I'm wondering if that might happen next week because David beat Simone by 20K per million.
At least.
At least. And I think he's beating Armani in votes. I don't know if they're going to, like, host him next week because, like, he's not that far behind the other people. Like, I don't think he's that far behind. Like, especially because, like, it's even, like, going to be a smaller margin because less, you know, maybe it's a larger margin. I don't know. Whatever it is, like, it's not going to be that large margin. They never leave that larger margin in the finals unless, like, they're really not going to want David to win. But, like, I don't know.
This is something I want to talk about really quickly before we move on. Yeah, I thought this dance was really cute, but, you know, the judges were giving him really nice comments tonight and were giving him nice scores, which made me think that he was leaving. And now I'm wondering if the judges might be low-key regretting the scores that they gave him because now he has a real chance of getting into the top two, honestly.
I think they've messed that up a lot this season because I remember Disney, they gave Nick 9s and Erica 8s. And I was like, what? And then, because I guess they thought Erica was staying, and then Nick was going home, but then it turned out to be different. Last week, I was very surprised at what they gave Bonner and what they said to Bonner, because that screams, "You're still staying. We got to get you out next week." It was just like a lot of that. Yeah. I kind of thought David was leaving based on those comments and those scores. Well, maybe not the 8. I don't know. And then the next dance happened, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's Simone. Like, there's no way it's not Simone unless, like, suddenly other people start getting perfect. Unless, I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, so next is Simone. And she did a jive. And Carrie Ann, of course, they had Carrie Ann come and help her. And Carrie Ann just, like, basically just tried to justify everything she said last week, which was really annoying. She didn't even, like, apologize. Because, like, I don't know. So they did that. She helped her out. She helped her relax, I guess, whatever. Then they had her go out and dance. And, like, I mean, it was fine. I didn't love this. Like, in this, she looked nervous. And then all the praise happened, which, like, I mean, I guess I'd give this a 9. So, like, it's not terrible, but it's like,
yeah,
it just really seems very storyboarded.
yeah.
And even the other dance. These dances were better than her Charleston or her contemporary, or even, like, I think even her Viennese waltz I like better, and that was 9s. So.
Well, I'll give you that about the jive. The rumba I loved, but we'll get into that later.
I like the rumba. Yeah.
Her jive. I really liked it, and I thought she was definitely like a different personality and a different character than she had been like in previous weeks. And I loved that. And that's what I really loved about this number was that I feel like she finally had that like giant breakthrough. I feel like she really did that tonight, and that made me so happy because she was getting she got all 10s tonight, and I thought for sure she's going to be in the top 3. That means she's going to be unstoppable next week. Like, she's going to be amazing. She's going to have this great freestyle, and she's going to do the redo round great. And even if she gets 3rd, she can be proud of she finally had the breakthrough, and then she gets eliminated.
But they do this all the time. Like, okay, if Simone hadn't been leaving tonight, because, like, I don't think they would have given her the perfect scores for these dances had she been the one, had she been staying. Because based on the way they were treating her the rest of the season, I think they would have been really nitpicky again if she'd been safe. Because I got the feeling production did not want her to win. I guess because of credibility issues, because she's a gymnast, and also they wanted, I guess because, like, I think it was her, Rashad, and David getting the most votes, and then they had to, like, cut and get in whoever's getting the least votes, and that was Simone. That's my guess. But yeah, what was it? Yeah, I don't think she would have gotten perfect for these dances. Maybe, like, the rumba more likely, but not this, if she was safe.
But at the same time, I also don't think that the judges thought that she was leaving either, because if you look at them during the elimination video, they all look shooketh. Especially Len, who was my
I think they get coached on break from the executive producers. So, like, they get told to treat people a certain way. Like, this week you got to treat this person nicely and tread lightly. And then sometimes people say just go in every time you see mistakes. And then I feel like tonight the producers told them to be nice. And then I guess they didn't put 2 and 2 together, and then she was leaving, and then she left. And then, like, yeah, Len looks so done every time they announce elimination. I don't think they showed him last week. I'm sure they were accused partying with Bonner. But I think every other, like, he was probably got his little, like, party hat and, like, flowy thing out.
Probably had a party hat underneath the desk. Like, da, 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 da.
Just kept, like, he was just holding that party hat on standby for when Bonner got kicked out. I don't know, this season's been kind of messy. Like, I'm not shocked at who the top 3 is, but, like, I don't know.
I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. Like, I really wanted Simone to be there, and I really thought she was going to be there after her dances tonight. And I'm very.
Had they not hint, I think she'd be there, and I think Normani might not be.
We'll see.
Maybe. I wish this was a 4th opening. Like, I seriously think, like, I wanted to see all of them make it to the end, because, like, I don't know. I'll talk about that more next week, but I wanted to see all these people make it to the end.
Yeah, I definitely feel that too. This dance for me, I thought it was very fun. I don't think it was technically perfect, but I did think it was great, and I feel like it was a real breakthrough for her. And unfortunately, she had that breakthrough on the night that she got eliminated, which very much shocked. But she did get perfect 10s for this, which was good. She managed to leave the competition with 2 perfect scores.
For the wrong dances, in my opinion, but yeah.
Yeah, wrong dances. Go ahead.
Yeah, wrong dances. Like Charleston, like that Charleston's iconic. Like everyone's saying, "Oh, where's Simone's iconic dance?" Like that's it. Like you guys, like I remember everyone on the night was like, "That's my favorite Charleston." Like that's iconic. Done. Okay, next. Next was Rashad. Here's a dance I finally think deserved a perfect score, and then it didn't get it. I can't believe he still hasn't got a perfect score. Like I'm really annoyed.
You know what? My sister
Like
pointed.
I'm mad. Like I'm actually mad.
You know what?
Like he should have 2 or 3 by now. I think 3.
You know, my sister pointed this out to me earlier that Rashad is currently in the finals, in the final 3, and he's never gotten a perfect score, which I think is wrong because his contemporary obviously should have been the first perfect score of the season, in my opinion. It should have been. This dance I'm gonna have to watch again because I don't think it was necessarily perfect, but a lot of people are saying it was. I had a hard time seeing him just because like the light was weird in that dance. Like I was trying to see like what kind of hip action was going on. And I really feel like I couldn't because of like the weird lighting. But I actually really like this dance. Unpopular opinion though, I liked Simone's rumba a little bit more. But I did really like this a lot.
I think I disagree, but I have to rewatch. I think I prefer this one. I wish they just had regular, like the original singer.
Yeah, I do kind of too. Like you don't like for rumba for me is usually not one of my favorite dance styles, just because it's so hard to do well, especially for male celebrities. And you know, if you do a great rumba, like if you look at like Heather is like my go-to like rumba example. If you look at like Heather, who did great rumba, she just had all the pieces put together. Like the technique was there, and the emotion was there, and the connection with it was there. And I feel like you need all 3 to do a really, really great rumba, which is why I'm not a huge fan of it because no celebrity hits all of those points usually. But Rashad and Simone, I think tonight did, or we're almost quite there. Like nothing's going to compare to Heather's rumba, ever. But I think Rashad.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be tough to top. I think I like this pretty much just like I don't know. It's good.
But the other thing I want to mention, you can really tell that he worked on his extensions and his hands a lot this week because they were a lot more fluid than they had been in previous weeks. Yeah, I really.
Who's next? Who's next? Sorry. Oh yeah, Normani again. Oh, this was a good one. Sorry. Yeah, I know what this is.
Yeah. I mean, technically Cheryl Burke was next, and that was so cool.
Cheryl Burke. There's this other dance with Whitney and Artem. Everyone thinks Whitney's pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant.
Oh my God, we did
this same thing at the same time last year.
Like y'all, we did this at the same time last year.
She's not. She doesn't. I know. Like I know she maybe there was like she got pregnant unintentionally, but like I know she doesn't want kids for a while.
Good grief!
Saying that. The reason is because she's not doing this tour, and she wanted to. But maybe something else came along. Maybe there's an issue in her family. Maybe like or Carson's family. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like,
but as far as I'm concerned, that's true. As far as I'm concerned, I do not think Whitney is pregnant, like at all. No, there's no part of me.
I'd be shocked.
I'd be shocked. But anyway, Cheryl came on the show tonight. She did a number from Love on the Floor, which was so cool. It looks so cool. Like I considered getting tickets to that, honestly. Like I would consider going to see Cheryl Burke's show.
I kind of want to. It looks really cool. And I love Meryl and Charlie as well, so that'd be good.
Yeah, the 3 of them together would be amazing.
The next dance was Normani Jazz. So she told the story about her mom and breast cancer, and then she told the story about New Orleans, and she lived there, and then there was a hurricane and everything happened. I like this one. It was good. I know people complain about like the Lindy Hop stuff, but like jazz is pretty much anything goes as long as you're not like straight up doing another style.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with it, honestly. Jazz is basically freestyle on the show anyway, so.
Yeah, the only thing with this is it made me kind of worried because like, so good, like this is amazing. I don't know how they can top it next week.
That's a good point, and it makes me.
Should they save this for next week?
It makes me wonder what they're gonna do for their freestyle, because
I'm really hoping it's not an emo contemporary. I hope they do hip hop. That's what I'm hoping. Like, and like, if that was a do up, if that was something with hip hop, like still do hip hop, just go get help. Just go get the outside help. Just do it. Just swallow your pride to do it. That might help him win.
Right.
Yeah, this was great. I love this.
I love this. It made me, I wish I had an 11. I wish I could have given this an 11 because even like it was full of tricks and Lindy Hop and actual jazz and just it's like we got the Princess and the Frog number that we were supposed to get on Disney night, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, that would have been perfect. Now that we know she's from New Orleans, like I didn't know that before. That would have been even better for New to Princess and the Frog. But oh well, maybe they couldn't get the rights, and then she wanted to do it. But yeah, I'm glad she got to do this. This was great. I loved it. It was just so cool. Like I love this kind of thing.
This is my cat. Kitty. This is my cat. He's kind of annoying.
Hi, kitty. Oh my gosh, speaking of kitties. And so in Simone's first dance, they're like, Julianne like asks her, what's the name of your character? Whatever for this dance. She's like, Zoe. And I'm like, oh. Oh. Zoe.
Sorry, my cat hijacked our podcast, everybody. I think he wants... Oh gosh, he's silly. He likes attention. His name is Oliver, after Oliver and Company, like the Disney movie, in case you all were wondering. Isn't that right, Oliver? You goof. Hi, Zoe.
Hey, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe. Oh, she's so cute.
Hi.
Hello. Simone named her drive character after you today.
Yeah, she named the character after you. Zoe was in the room. We were all like freaking out. Hello, Zoe.
Like, Zoe.
Good girl. So yeah, sorry that happened. Sorry, back to Normani. Yeah, it was really good. I don't know, I just can't really say how it was really good.
Yes, this was an excellent number. Can we talk a little bit about Normani's grandmother, who was my aesthetic?
Okay. So like the best, like the joke that stage night happened, like I don't know if that happened after the show, but she's like walking in a white dress with Val. It's like they're getting married.
It was amazing. I love her. Normani's grandma is my aesthetic. I love that woman. Teach me things.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She was amazing. Entirely. Even like
David.
Tango to Castle
they did Castle on the Hill, and thankfully this one had the original song singer.
Thank the Lord.
This would have been really awkward. Yeah, so they talked about his life and how he joined baseball, and I don't really remember much. I remember it was an uplifting package. So he did a dance. He had issues with his butt in this one that he didn't really have the last one. So yeah, it just I don't know. They really overpraised this one. I think it just wasn't that good. It wasn't bad. Like it wasn't bad, but like it wasn't like as good as the first one. They acted like this was better than the first one. It's strange. So thankfully. I mean, yeah, like you got to be two of them. Yeah, good for him. I mean, he got all 9 for this one.
Yeah, you know, I did like this one, and it was very charismatic. He was very charismatic in it, which is not normally something I say about Tango, but I thought it was fine. I definitely preferred the Foxtrot, but I feel like that's also kind of a personal preference thing. Like I just prefer Foxtrots over Tangos any day of the week usually. Yeah. But one of my notes on here was like just something about this screams that it's his last dance. That's what I literally have.
Yeah, and then Simone's dance happened. Like Hillary and I'm like, okay, this is the last chance. Like if Simone doesn't get like overpraised the next one, she's probably safe and it's for him. But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did like this one. He's definitely not the best dancer man. I mean, he's not like a bad dancer, but like a stretch of the means. Like he's not terrible, but he's not the greatest either.
I know. Like, I mean, I'd rather see him in the finals than Bonner. So we dodged that bullet.
Count your blessings.
We're done with Bonner. Yeah, he's just a nice guy. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I don't know why everyone's so shocked he went far. If you watch this show, you know people like him go far. I mean, I know he's a first baseball player, but that's kind of the novelty hasn't worn off.
The novelty has not worn off.
I don't know, the football novelty hasn't worn off. Although I guess I know it's different teams, but like no one cares for that. But like gymnasts and maybe sometimes ice skaters, like the novelty is worn off, I guess, for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, and people are talking about Merrily Retton during next season. I'm like, please no, they're not. She's gonna get robbed.
Like what? What'd
People
you
were
say?
saying Merrily Retton should do next season.
No, she'll get robbed.
She's
Absolutely.
gonna get robbed.
Absolutely.
And she's gonna everything. Oh, she's gonna be with Artem, and I'm like, hey, yeah, Artem's gonna get robbed again. Then. Like, if you thought Simone got robbed, she's coming in like 6th or 7th. Anyway.
You bet, yo. You bet she would. You bet.
Yeah, she's crazy. Okay, so yeah, David, cool. Yeah, cool story, bro. I think he can get up to 2nd. I don't think he can win. I don't think they're gonna let him win, but I think he can get maybe 2nd.
I do not think that he would. If he win, it would be monumental. It would be monumental. The first time an okay dancer has won Dancing with the Stars ever.
Kelly Odo, I mean, and Kelly, Kelly Monaco, but like that was a different situation. She's been running 6 people.
I cannot.
No, like if he wins, like that'd be the perfect ending to this season, though, because like it's like all these good, and then
it would be a monumental ending to a monumentally awful season. Truly and honestly, if he won. But he won't win. It'll be Rashad or Noani.
Yeah, like they won't let him win. I'm expecting 8 almost. Let's remember Noah in the final. Like that's gonna be this again probably. Although they scored. Yeah, I don't know. Next was Simone.
It was Sophia actually.
Oh yeah, Sophia and whatever
Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce. Like there's too much Beyonce. Well, I mean you can never have too much Beyonce. There's so much Beyonce this season.
So
but Beyonce references. He was making it was funny. Yeah, so yeah, she did a rumba and she did a good job with it. I mean, like I think it was maybe a little staccato in some places, but like it was really good. I know like her foot came up before someone mentioned it, and I'm like, oh crap, she's gonna get dinged. But then she didn't get dinged. I'm like, yeah, she's going home. This is Heather again. So yeah, I mean, like I liked it. I liked it. It was good. I liked this one better than her drive.
I loved this one. I definitely loved it more than her drive, and honestly, I loved it more than Rashad's. I'm sorry, I did. I loved her hip action. I loved the choreography. I loved the little tribute to the little beam thing that happened at the Olympics. I loved everything.
Brought that up. I was expecting her package to be about that. She was on with Carrie Ann last week. Like it was like in the Facebook Live version of that package. She was like when it was like happening live. Like she talked about it with her, and like Sasha was helping her tell her about it. I'm glad when she went up with Aaron, she explained that to people because like, at least we got an explanation.
Yeah, I really love this. It is my second favorite rumba of this season. Behind.
I mean, obviously,
obviously,
no, it's number 1.
Nothing. Yeah.
The next dance, the last dance, was Rashad's quick step, which I was kind of scared for this, but I really liked it. I mean, it was kind of messy in a couple places, but like it was good. I'd give this a solid 9. I just liked it. It ended on a nice note. It was a good attitude. You know, good for him.
He definitely had a good attitude. I really liked the beginning where he was like in the little office thing. That was cute. I definitely thought his frame. I definitely thought his frame was a little suspect, as Len would say, suspect at times. But you know, he was moving so fast, and he just has that connection. And he has that just vibrant personality that just makes you love him, really and truly and honestly. So
I mean, so yeah, I think Rashad should win. Like I want Rashad to win because if either of the other two were to win, or like anyone else this season were to win, there would be complaints. Like besides like a few harmonizers who are like really, really like huge Normani stands and won't even praise anyone else. Is anyone really gonna be mad if Rashad wins?
No.
Like no.
No,
like,
I don't think.
Like even if he's not your first choice, like you can't honestly be mad at him winning.
No, you absolutely can't. Like I was talking about this earlier. Like when before the season started, you know, my pick to win was Simone, and then the season got started, and I absolutely fell in love with Normani, and I really do like Rashad. You know, like for me, Normani's the person that I've definitely connected to the most. She's like my surprise. Like she's like my James Hinchcliffe this season. Like I barely knew about her before the season started, and I've just absolutely fallen in love with this girl. She's just I really love her. I really do. And I want her to win, but if she doesn't win, I would be more than happy if Rashad won because he's just a very nice guy. He's shown tons of improvement. Emma's done a really great job with him this season. They have a great connection, and he's a good guy. He's a good
I don't
guy.
have a James Hinchcliffe this season. Like the past, like, well, the last time I didn't really have anyone like that crazy. There was like the last time there was no one I was really crazy about was season 20, and like I really liked some people, but like, okay, no, don't chew on the wire. Okay, sorry. Okay, okay, yeah. The last time I didn't really care about anyone was season 20. I mean, like I cared, but like not that much. And like the past 3 seasons, I've really, and like even in season 19, of course, too, and everything. Like I've really connected to someone, and I don't have that this season. Like besides, and I think the package editing's a big part of it because like I'm hearing all these stories, like the accidental Simone Sasha kiss in rehearsal or whatever. Like, and they haven't shown it. Hopefully, they show it in the bloopers. But like, they haven't shown anything good till this week, so it's like really been hard for me to connect with people. I want Rashad to win because like it's gonna keep the peace, and it's sad at this point that that's how I'm voting, but yeah, I think last season no matter who won, like I think last season no matter who won, someone was in the match. Like there was a lot of strong opinions. Like I don't know, this season like I think even like I don't know, this season if Rashad seems to be the person we can all agree on, so I hope he wins. Like I don't know. If Normani wins, I'll be fine. It's just people are gonna explode over Val winning again, or like her getting pinned or whatever, and like it's just gonna be really annoying. I love Val. He needs to take a season off just to like so everyone can like take a breather with this show. Hopefully, I need no Val and I need no Derek or Mark. Like I want Derek or Mark. Well, maybe no Derek. Mark can come back because like I need a season off from this rivalry. Like it's just okay. What are you doing? Sorry. Okay, sorry. Just checking on those. This is like I need a season off from everyone involved in that feud. I know they're not even really. I know they're not even really like it's not even like a real feud between them that much anymore. But like I need a season off, like totally done with it. We focus on everyone else.
Yeah, you know what? In a way,
no, everyone will go to Sharna. Everyone will be obsessed with Sharna winning. That's gonna be the problem next season if that happens.
Well, you know what? It was a problem this season, and that's why we were stuck with Bonner for so long. Please.
It'll be worse next season because next season's her 12th season. I think it's her 10th.
Yeah, it'll be her 10th season.
Next season's 10th season, and she hasn't won. So like everyone's gonna explode. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know what the reaction's gonna be like if Normani wins. Like, I also feel like part of the reason again I would feel kind of weird if winning because I just feel like it's just because production's mandating it, and like it's just about the future of the show. Because like last season I didn't agree with who won, but I still like the season, and like the most important part of this arc for me is it continues.
Yeah.
And like so like I feel Rashad winning would probably like keep everything chill, and I've been saying that all season. So
yeah,
I want to talk about all season. Like I just feel like I don't have a problem even voting for Normani. Like even if David wins, I'm not really gonna be mad. I'm just gonna like laugh. But like, like I know they won't let David win, but like it was very frustrating. If Simone won, there would also be backlash. So yeah.
I feel like there would be backlash. I definitely agree with you. I feel like there would be backlash in all directions except for if Rashad won. Rashad would be the winner that everybody can agree with. Like, okay, like we can all.
Please, can we have that this season because the last 2 seasons have been really divisive. It's not been fun.
Nah. In a way, I kind of hope that happens, but in a way, I kind of don't, just because I connect to on a personal level, I connect to Normani a lot more than I connect to Rashad, even though I still do like Rashad. Like,
yep, on a personal level, I connect to Nancy and she's gone, and like everyone I connect to goes in 6, because like it was just kind of disheartening. But like that's another episode. No, don't catch that. No.
Okay. So something kind of unrelated. Well, kind of related, but sort of not related. I want to touch on.
Yeah.
I want to tell everybody here a story. So 2 weeks ago, my younger sister and I, we were talking about the possibility of this, Normani Rashad David finale, and I kind of said, kind of as a joke, kind of not meaning, kind of as a joke, but kind of meaning it, like, if David makes the top 3, I won't watch the show for the rest of the season. And my sister said, well, I'm going to hold you to that. And I said, okay, thinking not in a million years that it would happen. And then it happened.
Well, that's bad, because, like, you didn't even think there was a chance it was going to make top 3? Have you watched the show? Like,
in my defense, it was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. But
like, no, since week 1, I've said since preseason, I said it's a legit possibility, guys. Don't sleep on David. And, like, everyone slept on David, and I'm like, hi, I'm here. So what's happening? Are you watching next week? Hang on, I have an announcement in a second, but you go first.
Okay. To make myself clear, I thought David being in the final 3 was a possibility. I just didn't think it would happen. But this was also before Nick and Nancy got eliminated that I made this deal. And as soon as that happened, I was just like, uh-oh, I could be in some trouble with this final 3. But I am going to watch next week. I just owe my sister something. I just don't know what yet.
Speaking of next week, we might be doing 2 episodes next week, and I think we are because I want to do one Monday. I don't know if you're going to watch Bachelorette Live or not. Do you watch Bachelorette? I don't know you don't. So, I don't know. I'm planning on watching
I do not watch The Bachelorette.
Okay. I probably won't watch live. I don't need to watch live. Like, I read reality TV, but I don't care. Like, so we'll probably do one Monday after the show. Tuesday, I'm kind of interested in, because, like, okay, is dancing, we're having, like, a live discussion, folks. Is Dancing with the Stars 8:30 to 11 or 7:30 to 10?
It is 8:30 to 11, I think.
Uh-oh. So would you want to do it for a bit right after? Would you want to do a podcast? Because, like, Wednesday, I don't want to do Wednesday night because Wednesday is Survivor for 3 hours, and that's their finale. So, like, I don't want to miss that. Yeah. I mean, Monday's going to be more of, like, a real discussion anyway. So,
right.
Like,
I would be totally fine doing a podcast on Wednesday night.
On Wednesday? I can't do Wednesday.
Or Wednesday. Sorry, Tuesday.
I just said it. So, like, Tuesday night, like, at, like, 11:15. Like, it probably won't be very long. It'll be, like, comments on the season in general, which we're already doing every week anyway.
Right.
I think Mondays will be more of, like, an episode. Because, like, Monday we have actual dances. Like, what's Tuesday? Fusion and filler.
Yeah, it's fusion, and everybody redoes their dances. So, we can talk.
I'm wondering if again, I'm wondering why exactly it's 2.5 hours. Is, like, they're going to be, like, some big All-Stars announcement? I don't know. Like, no, Zoe.
I feel like, remember the last time they did something like this, they did it in season 15. They had, like, a half-hour, like, road to the final special.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, it's been an hour sometimes. So, like, I don't know. So we'll probably have, like, those 3 doing road to finals. I guess it'll be fun. I don't know who I'm predicting to win. Like, for every single week, it's been Rashad, and then last week, I'm like, I don't know.
At this point, I don't know. I think my cat's good. Oh, here he is again. Hi, Oliver. He wants to be on the podcast.
Zoe will say hi. Zoe, look, it's another cat.
Another kitty.
Look, Zoe.
He does not care. My cat does not care. He wants down. He's like, I'm done with you.
Zoe likes bunnies and birds. Like, she looks at the windows at those and the raccoons that come to do that.
My cat does not care. He's too old. He's 12. My cat is 12 years old, people. He does not care anymore. Oh. But anyway, as far as, like, who I'm predicting to win, if you are making me pick this moment in time, I'm going to predict that Rashad Jennings will be the winner of Dancing with the Stars season 24.
Who did you say? Did you just say Rashad?
I think Rashad will win. I think at this point.
The thing is, okay, so when I said this earlier, but, like, the reason I had in my list Rashad in first, Normani in second, Simone in third originally is because of these rules that happened. And this happened in the Rob Wade era, so this isn't the Rob Wade era anymore. But it's not quite the same era.
You can tell it's not the Rob Wade era anymore. I never thought I'd say this, but come back, Rob Wade. Fix this mess.
Okay, like, after this, I want to talk about a few things that have changed this season that I don't really like. Yeah, so that's why I had Rashad, because I had Rashad as my winner pick, so I kind of based my final 3 around that. There's been 2 rules in the Rob Wade era. 1, if you don't get the highest score week 1, you have no chance of winning. And the second one is, every single finale that Rob Wade did, it's been 2 people of one gender, one of the other, and the one that's the only one their gender has won. Going into this finale, it's 2 people of one gender, one of the other, and it's Normani that's in her own gender, so she might win based on that. The person who got the highest score week 1 isn't in the competition anymore, but the person who has the highest score, got the highest score week 1 out of the 3 left is Rashad.
Interesting.
So we're breaking some tradition here.
Right. We're breaking a little tradition.
Okay.
Marie,
So yeah, we're breaking some. I don't know what tradition. I'm kind of. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. So like that makes it hard to call. I mean, like at the end of last season, I will say this. Like last season, it was 2-2, and I said on Monday, like I said going into the Monday of the finale, that depending on who leaves in the finale, that'll determine who wins. Because if Jana left and her fans would go to Lori, and then that's what happened. But I said if Calvin left, his fans would go to James, and I assume that's what would have happened. So I think Rashad was in a good position because I think anyone leaving tonight mostly would have gone to Rashad, except for I wonder about Normani's.
Mm-hmm.
Would have they gone to? I think some of them might have gone to Simone because they're both like 20 and young, and like
Right.
I don't know, they're similar. But like Simone's fans seem to be rooting for Rashad. Like I've seen some rooting for Normani, but like most of her fans seem to be rooting for Rashad, and I think that might be because of pros, and also because they're both kind of getting like posed by the judges in comparison. So like I guess there's like that solidarity there with him right now. Um, so I believe like there's that, and if David had left, like I feel like his votes would be going to Rashad. So
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I will say they did kind of punk us tonight because I kind of said when they got to the elimination, like, you know, if David's saying they're staying, they're probably going to call him safe first. And when they called Oliver, when they called Normani safe first, I went, David's leaving. And they punked us.
it's funny because like I was predicting that the running order this week would be the opposite of last week, so it would be David, Simone, Normani, Rashad, and they would call David safe at the beginning of the show and then leave everyone else to freak out for the rest of the night for 2 hours. And then when that didn't happen, I'm like, okay, maybe he's going home because he was in the spot that's most likely to go home in semifinals. So yeah, I'm really worried about the future of this show.
In general?
I've seen like I think this season like a lot of weird stuff has happened and a lot of people are mad. Especially because last season I think the winner was not the most popular of the three. I mean, she was probably the second most popular. Like I don't know, like I don't know what happened there. I guess because tour, I don't know.
People
And then like
are very salty that James did not win last
people
season.
are still salty James didn't win. I mean, that's like affected this season a lot. I think. I think if I don't know who the audience favorite is, I don't think it's Armani, but like I think it's one of the two guys. And so like, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like if the audience doesn't get the outcome they want this time, like there might be trouble
We,
ahead,
we
especially because World of Dance is starting this summer, and you got So You Think You Can Dance, which looks good this year, and like I don't know, it's just gonna be like
and it just
they need to please their audience. Like they need to please their audience. I don't care what your agenda is. I don't even know why they want Armani to win. Like I know she's like probably the best dancer and everything. Well, I think she is, but like I don't know why they would like pimp her so much. I mean, I know they pimp Val, but like there's usually like a reason behind it.
it's a good question. It's a legitimate question. And I do think that you definitely have a point. But I mean, Dancing with the Stars is still ABC's. It's one of their like top shows. Like I don't think it has immediate trouble, but I think in the long run, especially if the audience isn't getting what they want this season,
Like two
we
seasons in a row.
right, we could have
And like
trouble
this isn't
like in a year or two.
Yeah, this isn't just me by the way, because like they got what they wanted in season 22, and I didn't get what I wanted in season 22, but I recognize the audience got what they wanted. Like most of them are happy with it now. I don't know. So like I just want, like I even said at the end of last season, like hey, the audience favorite needs to win next season no matter who it is. So I mean, even if that's David, he's got to win. There you go.
I'm trying to think of like ways that we could appease the general audience in the future. Like
they need to stop pimping. Like again, this is why this is why I don't want Val next season. Like I don't want them to have to pimp anybody, although they try to pimp Sharna. But like the audience, like much of the audience like really wants Sharna to win now. Like I don't care. And it's not for his rivalry thing. Like I think like most people like Sharna whether you're in either side. So like I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Um I've just also noticed there's not been a lot of media coverage this season. Like it's been kind of decreasing over the past few seasons, like who they allow into the red carpet, AfterBuzz kind of going away. Like Octopus is still there, it's not relevant really anymore. All Access got in this season. Like it's just, and the packages haven't been fun. Like it's just like I feel like I'm not knowing anything. Like I feel like they don't want us to know.
It's very
Like, they're afraid to show us stuff.
It is very suspect, and like it does make me curious for the future of the show. It really does.
I mean, we've got 2 more seasons.
We do. We have at least 2 more seasons, and I'm sure we won't be going anywhere after that. We just might only be seeing one a year.
I'm predicting we go to I want to say I wanted to go for 2 a year, at least till 30, and then we can end at 30 or something. I think we're ending at season 28, whether it means it's once a year, or they just go up to season 28 and end at I feel like 28 is kind of the number.
That's interesting. I feel like they would try to do 2 more seasons. They'd try to make it to 30.
I feel like they do a 30 whatever thing. I don't know. I'm just so exhausted. I'm sorry. I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like 30 is good. I'm so tired. I'm just so disappointed. Just the way they made this season so boring.
It just made this
I want the dances. It just felt really boring.
Something that I wanted to touch on, my least favorite season before I saw this one was season 22, and that's mostly because it was boring. And this season is officially my least favorite season I've watched just because it made me unbearably angry most weeks. And the real question is, which one do I hate more? Would I rather be angry or would I rather be bored? And truth be told, I'd rather be bored. I'd rather be bored and complacent with the order of the elimination, except for a couple and the winner. Then I would be angry because there were too many people in this season that were horribly treated and robbed.
I've noticed this season a lot of people seem. I mean, it's interested to see if Simone does an interview more what she says, because a lot of people have not been happy. Chris wasn't happy. Bonner wasn't happy. Erica wasn't happy. Now Simone's not happy, and I can tell she's not pleased with something. I don't know if she'll say much, but I can tell it's kind of getting to her. Nick wasn't happy. Nick made comments. Half the cast is upset. Oh, Chara wasn't happy. When half the cast is upset, there might be a problem.
Yeah, not that I like Bonner at all, but I did watch his ET Live that he did last week, and it was stressful and hard to watch, but you could tell that he was very upset about some certain things. He was very pressed about some things, which I think was very telling. Okay. Where a lot of people came out of their experiences unhappy with the way that they were treated.
Yeah. One more thing I want to touch on, and I'm going to be doing a writing piece, and it's like I said on Twitter because I'm really annoyed by this. I've noticed a lot of people coming at Sasha for what the season was like. And it's just been really hypocritical stuff in general. They're saying oh, look to Val and Lori, Sasha, look what they did. It's they're praising Val for the same things they hated on Sasha for. Val's choreography for last season with Lori wasn't anything that special. Except for one or two dances, let's be real. It wasn't amazing. Also, they're kind of ignoring the fact that the production probably wouldn't want people to win. It was gonna be an uphill battle right after a gymnast won. I don't know. I feel I don't know. What do you think?
I kind of, in a way, agree with it, but...
Oh, what do you agree with?
I agree with the fact that people, I don't think, are being very fair to Sasha this season. Val is more experienced as a pro, and that's what I think really worked to Lori's advantage. But at the same time, I think Sasha did a great job with Simone. This is his first time with a ringer. And for a first time with a ringer, he did a pretty good job. I mean, they had a great partnership.
Honestly, Simone wasn't going to win, though. Even if, if she had Josh, she'd probably be pinned. Unless they have a reason for putting more money, I don't know that. But, if she had Josh, she'd probably be pinned and favored. But, I don't think she'd win somehow. I mean, the only pro I can really see her getting along with besides Sasha is Derek. And Derek's not here. Just knowing how she works and stuff. People want her and Mark or whatever. That's more of a Lori person. I don't think Mark and Simone's really a thing.
Yeah, I don't.
And I was talking to Simone, but no. Yeah. I mean, also, if you think Mark would have taken her to the finale, based on what it was. They don't really pimp Mark, plus he gets robbed every time almost. So
Every
make it
without
that way
fail.
you will. Maybe Derek would have taken her, but again they try and push Derek down. Like I don't know. I just couldn't see a scenario with her winning this season unless maybe she survived this week and like there was all these new people watching because it's the semifinals and her, but last weekend we're like voting for her because yeah, like I didn't even see like everyone like picking her as their winner pick, and I was very confused.
Yeah, I was a little confused too. On a personal level, I think Sasha's done a great job with her this season. I thought they had a really great partnership. I really liked a lot of their dances. I think he's really stepped up his choreography a lot this season, and I'm excited to see where he goes from here. I low-key hope he gets a ringer next season just so I can see him in the finals because I do think that he should be there. He and Simone should
He's
be
been robbed twice in the finals now. Like if this were a four-person finale, he would have made it. Like, but like it wasn't. And then last season was last season,
there. Mm-hmm.
and they pimped Jana. So
I honestly could have gone either way between Jana and Tara. I think I liked Tara more as a person over Jana.
I think they were both about equal dancers, but then I think Tara was more like of a performer. So like I think of those two, like
I agree with that. Like I think they were on an equal on an equal playing field dancing wise, but I like Tara more as a person.
I think they also like would have been able to come up with a better freestyle, and that's like another thing because like Jana's freestyle was like it was what it was, but like it wasn't very exciting. I don't know. I'm just really annoyed that people like I know like people are gonna point to whatever like Courtney and Pierce said Sasha was like being tough on Simone that one time because of that samba or whatever happened, like there was a mistake. But like y'all were like defending Val doing that to Lori, and like Val does that like almost every season. Well, he hasn't done that this season, so as far as we've seen, so like I'm pretty happy. But like Val does that a lot, and like I don't know, like I don't really understand why they're critiquing Sasha. Like I know I just don't like him in general. I feel like we need a pro like him, especially without Mark and Derek, because like without him we get like a bunch of like ab guys, like you know what I mean, like ripping off the shirts all the time, and like like being really strict and tough, and like we don't really have the fun.
He is the fun
pro.
pro.
I guess the closest.
He's
the
definitely
fun pro. Like we need a fun pro. Like it's gonna be I don't know. Next season I don't think he's gonna last very long. I think he's getting a lady. I think like who else is short? Like I'm sure there's people, but like
I was trying to think, like I don't know.
not Betty White, because Betty White would get votes.
What a legend! She would probably make the
prankster. She had a prank show.
What a woman! She would probably make the finale. Not even gonna lie. She probably would make. And you know what? I know
finale, like everyone's gonna vote for her. Like
on and on about David tonight, and like how much I'm not appreciating the fact that he's in the final three, but I'd be okay with Betty White if she was in the final three.
Like it's Betty White. Who honestly though, like
it's Betty White.
You all know you'd vote for her. I'd want her with Mark or Sasha, but like again, Sasha's the prankster or whatever, so it might make more sense. I don't know. I thought he did do choreo with Simone though. Like I liked his Charleston and stuff. Like I do think we kind of learn more about him as a teacher, and I think he is better at teaching stuff like I was concerned with the rumba because all sexy and whatever, but I think he's good at teaching that. Like I think he's not as good at teaching like the outright. Oh yeah, let's be like flirty, sexy, like whatever the samba and the cha cha were. But like I remember he was teaching Paige the rumba too, and he did a really good job with that. So like I feel like the more emotional, the more fun stuff he's good at. I still think he's good at choreographing samba, but like yeah, just like stuff with that attitude. I don't know if he really knows how to get that out of people. Because like I mean, Tara and Kim were just kind of like doing that on their own. Like they're here for it. I'm just really sad because like I don't know if we're ever gonna. Like, I mean, he has to get whoever's short, right? And so if we have a few seasons left, I'm sure he'll have a chance again.
Yeah, he'll have a chance again, definitely. And if Emma wins, they can have a mirror ball at their house, which would be amazing.
I mean, yeah. I do kind of worry about Emma's chances of getting someone good again if she doesn't win with this. So like, hopefully she wins with this again. Maybe that's part of it. That's like another reason. I don't know. Val, it's not gonna matter if he wins or not. He's getting someone good every season. And Lindsay prefers non-ringers. She said that. I don't think she'll ever get like an old dude now because she's too popular. I mean, people think David's an old dude, and like he's 40.
Like he's 40. He's 40. He's not that old.
What? I know he looks older. I'm like,
I do definitely
what?
think Charlotte's going to get a ringer next season.
Charlotte's 100% getting a ringer next season. I think the flops might go to Peta, Sasha, maybe Artem again. Although I really hope, like, especially if Val really does take next season off, which I don't think he will. But even if he doesn't, like, I think Artem proved like we should be seeing him with someone like who's more capable. Because like I don't think he's that good with the old people, except for Patty LaBelle. Like I don't think he was that great with them. Like I don't think he's not like if they're trying to make him the new Tony. I don't think he's good as new Tony. Like I think out of everyone else, the best personality for new Tony is Sasha. Not that I want him to be because he does other stuff well too, but like he's too short to do it anyway. So, but yeah, like he's the best personality for it because like I find he's the only pro who really knows how to deal with those ones who get in their head. So,
I definitely.
1 sec.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I do.
Sorry,
It's okay. I do really hope that Artem gets another ringer next season. I would love for him to get like a younger-ish ringer. Maybe like
someone in their 20s would be good.
Yeah, someone in like their 20s, someone who can move a little bit. I don't know if this show is. I don't know if this show is still relevant or not, but I know like the daughter from the TV show called Christine Knows Bus. Like I think her name's like Savannah, and I know she wanted to do the show. I don't know if that. I don't know if
it's to get Elite Carvalho.
Oh, that's right, Elite Carvalho. Ooh.
I wonder who she'd be getting because like everyone wants to Mark. I think she'd get Alan.
I feel like if they could get Mark back for if they could get Mark back for a season for her, that'd be awesome. But I'd also appreciate her with like Alan.
I agree with Alan. I don't see her with Val or Artem. I don't see her with Gleb. I hope Gleb gets someone good next season who they. Well, I mean, I hope he gets someone good, but I hope he gets someone who's like not necessarily like let's be sexy all the time because that's getting kind of old. I wouldn't mind if he gets an old lady just so we have to see something do something else.
Mhm.
It's like I know he's capable more. Who else? I think I don't know what's going on with Whitney now.
Whitney honestly she's gotten a good mix of ringers and non-ringers, I think.
I don't think they favor her anymore. I think they used to kind of more favor her. And now, like, I don't know, like, they just don't now. Like, they've given her, she was the last to get a partner last season, and then this season she got tricked. So now she's gonna have to just height. If they don't bring back Allison, she'll be like the female Sasha. But, I don't know, like, is Allison coming back? I think Jenna might come back, because I heard that Jake Miller guy, who's apparently next door neighbor to Simone right now in LA, is, wants to do it. He wants to do it with Jenna, so I'm here for that. I don't know who else. Like, I don't think Kim's back next season. I wish she were.
Yeah.
Cheryl's not for sure. I want Karina back, but I don't think that's happening. I don't know. Who's out of the male pro lineup next season? Or is there going to be 7? Because, like, Ellen's becoming a pro. Like, this is happening.
Right. So. I definitely see Ellen being a pro next season.
Who's out, though? Like, would it be Max?
I think Max would be out next season.
He's on?
I think Max will be out next season. I don't think he'll come back.
I mean, I hope he doesn't. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Because, like, after this season, he wants to avenge whatever. What is his injury, though? If they trip Teal again, I'm going to be mad after this season.
Yeah.
And that was really good. And, like, that'd be, like, the second time he did well, and then they're going to, like, search him. Like, he did well with getting the car out, so I feel like he should do that. I don't see them cutting Gleb. If they cut Sasha, I'm going to be really mad. I don't see them cutting Artem. Well, maybe they cut Artem. And they won't cut Val. He might lose himself.
We'll see. Well, I guess we'll see when we get there, honestly.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know who's winning. We'll find out next week, I guess. I'm not that invested in the season, and I think partly just because there's like so much stuff behind the scenes stuff to get invested in. So there's a show, and like I don't know what else is going on. It's just so frustrating. So I'm gonna go or anything, unless there's anything else you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have one more announcement. We have I don't know which day yet, but we're gonna have a special guest next week.
Okay. That'd be great.
Or it's gonna be the guy from Dancing with the Stars Fund.
All right.
I'm sorry, I forgot everyone's name. So yeah, he's gonna be on. I just asked if he wanted to be on to try to get his on YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna come on. He tends to think the same way we do. So or in the same vein. We don't always agree, but he handles things. So I think he'd be good. He'll be on. I'm sure he's on TNG, so we're small potatoes. So yeah, I'm sorry I sound bored. But I'm excited, but I should be really tired. I have to go by. Any other thoughts?
Nope. Can't wait for next week. We're gonna get there, guys. We're at the finale.